Hello beautifuls of the feed, it's me Benji. I am back with another video. I'm going to be doing a general tarot reading for you today. And if you do resonate, please leave a like and also subscribe if you're brand new to the channel and join the soul family, and also leave a comment if you feel like it. So I'm just going to get straight into it with the Prophet Tarot deck today. So let's see what the general energy is for the collective. Alright, so we have the Page of Cups, which is really cool. I like this card. This is like one of my favorites. It's really just giving a sense of like a happy, very surprising kind of like event. So I feel like someone's coming in and it's going to be very surprising. They're going to bring a surprise, like it's going to be like, oh, whoa. It's like a new, it's like a new opportunity in a way. Like a message of love, some sort of happy surprise. It's going to make you feel really good. So that is our first card that has come out. And we have the Six of Cups, which is very telling. And I feel like this is just the energy that's coming in. It's going to be very nostalgic. It's almost like a reunion of some sort. It's going to be very like remembering, and at the same time it's going to be very joyful. That's what I feel from this. Yay. Judgment. All right. So we have Judgment, and Judgment really gives me the sense of being judged by the universe for something. It's like that kind of like an awakening, like you've had this like life review of some sort, and I feel like the universe is like judging you for that and being like, well done. You've made like important decisions, so the universe is like, yay. It's kind of like the feeling that I'm getting at the moment, like, well done. So, whatever this meeting is, it seems like it's meant to happen. Okay, we have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is really giving a sense of kind of like direction and control, but at the same time just like kind of thinking about it, being very controlled and like looking in a direction and being like, I want to go that way. Like almost getting to a point where you're like very like figuring out exactly what you want to do. Like you're almost like so sure of the direction. Is that yeah, it's like knowing the direction to go to make progress. We have the Hermit. So the Hermit here is always giving me a sense of like being a little bit in darkness and really kind of coming out of that. Itchy eye now, random. And it gives me a sense of really just having faith and really getting through that tough time and really just like filling yourself with light, which I think is really beautiful. The Moon card has come out, and we have the Three of Swords. Interesting. So I feel like there is some unseen like pain that's kind of there. I feel like it's around you, but because you're in like this certain energy, I feel like it's not seen as such right now. We have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is really just giving a sense of like really pushing through the challenge. So I feel like it's like unseen, but I feel like it's just something that like it's there, but you're like pretending like it's not. It's kind of like that feeling, the moon energy. It's definitely like I feel like there is energy coming at you and it's very negative, but you're just like, We have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords here is really giving a sense of being in pain and just like it being released and like having that cycle be over and like you just be like so light and fresh and fluffy. And I feel like that's kind of what I'm getting from this. I think you're doing a great job at like minimizing whatever pain is meant to be happening. It's just very interesting here because there is someone coming in, but I feel like there is the stuff that's going on here that like always kind of seems to be going on in my readings. We have the Ace of Cups for the last one here, and this one really gives a sense of like newfound connection. So I feel like this person, this old like nostalgic kind of old friend, I don't know, ex or just whatever, it just seems like there's going to be some sort of new connection there. I'm almost getting like maybe this person wants to apologize to you for something. So we have the Death card, and we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So this one here is really interesting because this is just like a rebirth and a new beginning, and it just looks like it's a lot of perseverance and just like determination and a high standard of work and really focusing on career aspects of things. Through this new connection, it feels and seems like it's going to bring this place of comfort with the Nine of Pentacles. Almost like still like being a little bit in solitude, but it seems like this new connection or this newfound connection with this older person that like maybe you lost the connection with is going to just bring that like comfort back. Just in general. Oh yeah, totally. The King of Pentacles here. So just like abundance, prosperity is going to bring a good feeling. So I think that's like really beautiful today. I am going to just use one of my cards that I have made. So if you get to this point, I spent the last day making these so I can use them. I bless them, and I haven't really got a book for it yet or anything. I haven't made that yet, but we'll just get like one card to go at this reading. I really think that'd be kind of fascinating. So let's do that. These are also just like a mock-up version of like what I want to get done through this company. I just wanted to see what it looked like first. All right, we have a card, and it is Philosopher. So if I can read it properly, I can. Engage in deep reflection and expand your understanding of life's complexities. Symbolize a moment of thoughtful contemplation. This is the affirmation. I embrace the journey of knowledge and reflection, allowing wisdom to shape my path. That's the back of it. I think these are going to look so sick on like actual legit cards. Well, that's the card that we got today, and the bottom card is Divine Masculine, interestingly enough, and then the top card is Metatron. So if that means anything to you, they were the cards on the top and the bottom of the deck as well. Let's now move on to some oracle cards. I don't know if you need to clarify anything in this reading. I can always ask. Is there anything that needs to be clarified? Oh, apparently so. King of Pentacles. That's so epic. So we got the Ten of Pentacles, which is accumulation, you know, like some sort of inheritance. I feel like it's very much like a wisdom thing. I feel like the Justice card, I feel like something's happened. I feel like you've learned a lesson recently. The Queen of Cups, it's very much giving compassion and very much like emotions, divine feminine. We've got the Three of Wands again. We've got the Fool. This is like a really good sign, and the King of Pentacles. So like this is really just heading towards like a really good kind of cycle, and I think it's really beautiful. And the Fool energy here is really kind of giving me that sense of like you're the Fool, even though you have like a lot of bad energy being thrown at you. And with saying that, like normally I would say like just focus on some like magic removal, like meditation and stuff. I actually posted a video that I got like an AI voice to make. Now I promise I won't get into doing too many like AI videos and stuff, but I I wrote the script and stuff, and then I was like, oh, I can't. I tried to read it like 10 times myself, and I'm like, I can't read scripts. It just feels so fake, and I feel like I can't read my own writing. I feel like I'd be more natural and better at doing it if I didn't have a script. So I just kind of was like, oh, you know what? I'll use this like British man's voice, and he could read it for the script or something. And then it's kind of funny because it just reminds me of like a TikTok video. So I do have that video that has like some things that you can do in it, but like it was like meditation, crystal work, like tourmaline, and also amethyst is really really good. So I don't know, I just naturally went towards an amethyst, and I didn't realize. So my whole life changed once I started wearing these kind of things and working with them. And I have crystals over here. My other favorite one is this lapis. Um, anyway, so I would just recommend you do something like that. Let's do some hidden heart secrets today. Let's see what the person, this person that's coming in, with a heavy surprise. What are they kind of feeling currently? I instantly got some like mad feelings just then. So the first card I saw was boundaries, and that one really gives me a sense of like there might have been something in the past that happened between you both, and I feel like they're coming in with being very respectful towards your boundaries. It says no drawing the line enough, so I feel like this is something that you have said to them. Sorrow, I feel like they had this feeling of like losing you, because I think they did for a little bit, and they were very grieving, and they were very depressed. Um, and I feel like this elusive card, the dishonesty, deception, and trickery, they're gonna like come across like they didn't have any of these feelings. Very prideful, you know, like the ego gets in the way. Okay, this card wanted to come out. It just says withdrawn, single, lonely, and solitary. So like they're very like, you know, they feel alone since they haven't seen you. Random confusion. So with the confusion one, I feel like they're still a little bit unsure, you know, a little bit uncertain about things. But it seems like they're going to come in with a heavy surprise, obviously. But it seems to me that they have ways of finding out about what you're doing. It just says information, social network, and ways, spying, and we have possibilities. So free-spirited adventure and risks. Like I feel like that's could be why they come back, because they know that you like are pretty free-spirited and you like an adventure. Is there any more? Is there any more? I think that's it. I think that is pretty cool. Now, for the last set of cards I am going to use, let us just dive into some fairies, and then I think I'll do an Amazonian card today. So let's do a couple of fairies, and then we'll do one Amazonian card. Time seems to be going really slow lately, and I feel like I'm saying a lot, but maybe not. But, like I said before, if you get to this point, you get to see me spaz out. Pretty much, you're epic. Oh no. So at the end of this video, I'm going to go through those cards and I'll just show them on the screen. We've got some cards now. Yes. Yes, queen. We have the first one, and it is Journey. It is time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure it's ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. When I see that one, it just like it may not be like traveling on an airplane. It could just be traveling like out or away from like the space that you're actually in for like a, you know, extended period of time, like a day or so. Healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has the natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. Wait for winter. During the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Wow. Funnily enough, I started my YouTube channel in winter. Like years ago. I started it in winter, but I came back to it and started doing this last winter. I guess I'm just realizing that now. So interesting. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Yeah, it's very interesting. Like the moon energy today in this reading definitely came out, but it definitely just gave me like the fact that it's just like not affecting you. It's just like it's not doing it. So like I can imagine you're probably practicing or doing some sort of like magic removal or working with a stone or meditation or something. Like if you are, I'm proud of you. If I'm allowed to say that. Go outside. I would, but it's super early. Plus, I'm not live streaming. If I was live streaming, I probably would. I'll go outside after this and go for a walk. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with the habitat. So, interestingly enough, this is the same color as the sky this morning. Like, I went out to take some rubbish out and put it in the bin. And this is the color of the sky this morning, the sunrise. I was like... It makes me feel like I don't go outside enough to see the wonders of the world like that. I wish I was close to the beach, but you know what? Like I'd have to get up super early and ride one of those lime scooters or something to the beach and watch the sunrise. You know what? Oh my God. I should do that and record it or something. My journey. Okay, the next card is celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It is time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. I think you're going to go on a date. I think I'm going on a date. Okay, there's too much of me. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy queen of the northern lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Indeed. Okay, that was the fairies. Thank you, Flood of Fairies. And now we do Amazonian Oracle. What is it going to be today? Letting the energy inside me. My nose is itchy. I need to be freed. I don't know what's happening. Okay, it's number 7, my destiny number. Sephilia, the angel of grace. I don't know if I was being very graceful just then, but that's okay. My nose is rather itchy. I'm letting it in. And I'm not supposed to, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's okay. It goes away after like 10 minutes after I finish. Maybe it's just my thing. Okay, this one says sweet mercy is nobility's true badge. Shakespeare said that. Why do you have to be so itchy? Okay, it's like I'm getting like hay fever when I do readings. It's so weird. Here is Sephilia, the angel of grace. She is the personification of those bountiful qualities that constitute grace. Sephilia is one of the divine order of the virtues, also known as the lustrous or shining ones. Her radiant spiritual purity appears in her dance, pure fluidity of movement, and she is embellished and garlanded with beautiful flowers, just as lakes and rivers have luxuriant foliage and blossoms adorning their banks. So Sophia expresses the splendor of the entire natural world. She is the embodiment of heavenly beauty, tenderness, and innocence. Her spiritual remnant and inner warmth are appealing, peaceful, and welcoming. As you can see in the picture, she is beautiful. This beauty is the outer appearance and the radiant inner light reflecting her qualities and attributes. Behind her is the arch of the rainbow that represents the seven splendid emana, emanations of divine grace. Each ray epitomizes the quality of grace. Red is kindness, orange is forgiveness, yellow is forbearance, green is serenity, blue is compassion, indigo is charity, and violet is dignity. These rays permeate the cosmos and touch our souls with these qualities. Next to Sophia is the cauldron of forgiveness, a flame with the sacred fire of transformation. Humankind's relationship with the primordial element of fire has become a symbiosis. Myths speak of our earthly encounters with fire, of the Titan Prometheus bestowing the gift of the sacred fire to humankind, thereby elevating us from the realm of the animal kingdom. Humanity is still the only species that has a relationship with the power of this elemental force. Nowhere in the human experience have the qualities of grace been more fundamentally and incomparably expressed than in the dance. Dance is one of the most enduring and ubiquitous aspects of humanity. It has been and is still part of every culture and every religion. It is an integral element of the collective human experience. Dance is embodied in our physical and emotional bodies. We have evolved to express the sensual fluidity of movement. It is a prayer in motion, a connection to the ecstatic experience of the divine. The dance is one of the greatest pleasures and blissful experiences of being a human. And to dance is to be free. I love this so much because I did private some of my dance videos. I'm going to just unprivate them today. I've been having an existential crisis just really in my mind a little bit about trying to stick with how YouTube and the algorithm wants me to be, and I don't want to be like that, so I'm gonna do that. And this is just really inspiring me because I need a little bit of inspiration to back up my confidence or something, sometimes. But yeah, this is really interesting, and I love this information. I hope you love it too as much as I do. In one of Pablo Amaringos, I need to literally look up Pablo Amaringo. I need to look him up. I might do a case study on Pablo Almaringo because this dude comes up in this book a lot, so I really want to know who he actually is. And I know he's a shaman in the Amazon, so I feel that'd be really cool to do some research, more so than this book. Okay, in one of Pablo Almaringo's paintings, I don't know, I feel that's who he is, but anyway, don't quote me on what I just said. I will do some research. El Baile de los Espíritus, the dance of the spirits. He depicts the angels and heavenly choirs, and even how the hidden places in the earth have opened up and the spirits arise to join in this dance of concentric circles. They all dance with joy in the state of euphoric rapture before the celestial palace of the divine creator. It is a celebration of the flourishing in all forms of life and an affirmation that a diversity of life forms inhabits our earth. Every species has a different ecological purpose. They support each other and help us as well if we can learn to open ourselves to them. In the spirit world, plants sing and dance as they grow, and we too can experience this feeling of life flowing. So epic. Okay, thoughts for reflection. Dance is embodied in our physical and emotional bodies. With graceful choreography, you flow through and around the adversities and hurdles of life. Fire represents the sacred, the passion, and the vitality of the soul. Light a candle, knowing that you do with appreciation, gratitude, and grace. And with that, with that message from the Angel of Grace, I bid you a farewell. And I hope you enjoyed the reading today. If it was for you, definitely hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment if you resonated with anything. Let me know, and I will see you in another one. Be sure to hit the bell button if you want all my content, because I am going to be doing live streams, these and shorts, so like all three, but all focused on like the same similar contents. So definitely check that out. And yeah, there's probably like a video around here somewhere, and it will just be like what YouTube thinks that you want to watch. So definitely check that out too. And I'll see you next time. All right, bye bye.